Happy winter solstice. I am freezing. First of all, I would tell you that right now I'm freezing. I know it's not my normal time. And yes, I will still be on at 4:30 today. And I will get a jacket because I'm freezing. It's such a beautiful day here. And I just wanted to take a minute because we are like right now coming into the solstice. Like all day, we've been talking about it. We've been talking about the solstice and the Great Conjunction for days and days and weeks and weeks. But it's here. Here we are. And I just wanted to come outside with my beautiful Nakama tree, who I adore. And we're hopefully gonna be able to protect her and save her because we've got to get some septic work done on our property. But I just wanted to remind you to stop, to listen, to take a minute and just breathe in and breathe out, because this solstice is a magical time. I love the solstice, I love the equinox, but the winter solstice, it touches something so deep inside me, because this is the time when the moon is coming into, we're coming into Capricorn, which is my sign, and we're coming into this great conjunction. Is amazing because we're coming into the time of Aquarius. Now, it's not the age of Aquarius. Some people keep talking about the age of Aquarius. It's kind of the age of Aquarius, but not like, from the song. But Aquarius is about the intellect. It's a water sign. And not a water sign, it's an air sign. Sorry, got my brain crossed. It's an air sign. And so as we come into that, we're coming into this time of intellect and discussion and rationale, and coming into alignment where we've been in this place of earth, we've been in this place of destruction, and really digging down deep into find what's buried underneath of us. And now we're coming into this time of intellect as Jupiter and Saturn are aligning. It's an amazing energy, and it is time for us to take, it's a great reminder for us to take a breath, breathe in and breathe out. And we just take a breath to remind ourselves that we are okay. We are not quite through all the turmoil, but we're stepping into a new place in the universe, and we're stepping into a new place in the timeline as we come to finish this 2020 year. And it's important that we are, because this time of solstice, we are welcoming in the light. Okay, we're coming into the shortest day of the year, the official start of the winter season. But as we come into winter, especially in the northern hemisphere, we're coming into winter, we're coming into the time when the days are going to be longer. So we have been in this time since daylight savings, since the equinox. We have been getting, into the night's getting longer. It's getting dark earlier in the northern hemisphere. The days are getting shorter. And as we pass this time with the solstice today, the sun comes right over the top of the earth and we shift. And now we're going to be getting into the time when the days are getting a little longer. So today in the northern hemisphere is the shortest day of the year. And we're going to be welcoming back the light. And as we welcome back the light, something to think about is welcoming the light back in all aspects of our life. Not just on the clock, not just, hey, I can, thank you, Claudia, happy winter solstice to you too, love. It's not just on the clock, like, hey, I can walk my dog later in the evening. It's, hey, I can save on my electric bill that I don't have to turn my lights on, so early. It's not about that. It's about welcoming the light back into our heart, welcoming the light back into our lives. And so as we are doing that, take some time today. And we've talked 100 times about how energy is not, like a switch, right? It opens and it closes. So even though the solstice is like right now, we're not, it's not, you didn't miss it. Okay. You didn't miss it. And so I want to encourage you to just take some time today, tonight. Definitely try and go outside. I am so pleased that it is clear out here today. The skies are clear. It is so beautiful that we'll hopefully be able to see the conjunction tonight. You can see my yard is tore up from the septic people. So we want to take some time to welcome the light into our heart and to thank this process, 2020 year was all about digging down deep and seeing what's buried inside of us so we can deal with it and get rid of it. Okay, so we deal with things so we can release them. We make space. It's like pruning. We make space for new things to come in, but we can't do that if we don't clear out the old clutter. Okay, you can't, my husband says, I can't buy new shoes if I don't make space in my closet by releasing some old shoes. I think that's fair, but it's a bigger message that we can't make space for things in our lives that unless we are being willing to release some things to welcome in more new things. And the universe, because the universe always has our back, we are welcoming in things that are new and better. And the thing about it is we must ask for what we want. I had a friend of mine who emailed me yesterday and said, I'm having this crazy thing. I keep having this vision. I keep seeing this thing is coming to be. Am I just making it up because I feel really strongly about it? Am I just making this up, or is this really happening? Is this really coming in the next, in the next manifestation? I'm like, honey, if you keep seeing that vision and keep hearing those voices and seeing those signs over and over and over, and you are feeling that it is coming to you, and in your energy, you're putting that out to the universe and you're vibrating with that is coming to me, then guess what? That is coming to you. So it is so important to allow yourself this time to just breathe in and breathe out. And we ask these questions. And we've been asking these questions. If you're following me, we've been asking these questions for a couple weeks now. What do I need to release from this past year? What do I need to let go of? And I want to tell you, there's been a lot of anger, especially in this country with politics and all kinds of stuff. There's been a lot of anger, and with the way the pandemic and all kinds of things and things that we've lost and the things we've had to sacrifice and give up and put to the side, people are angry, and we want to let go. We want to release all that anger. Okay, we want to release the sadness and the sorrow for what we've lost, and understand that this is just a period of time. And in the long term, this is going to be a bump of our humanity and our human development. And this is not going to be what defines us, but how we respond and what we learn from it is going to be what defines us and how we go forward. And so we breathe in and we breathe out and we release the anger and we release the sadness to the best of our ability. And we release the anger to the best of our ability, okay? Because I don't want anybody feeling like, oh, shit, I can't do it, okay? If you're not there yet, that's okay. But we breathe in, and we breathe out. And we release what doesn't serve us. We release what we do not need to carry with us into the new decade, into the new year, and into this new age of air and intellect, where science will become a priority again, and mindfulness, the intellect, mindfulness becomes a priority. And so as we release what no longer serves us, the next question to ask is, what do I want to bring in? What is my heart's truest desire? There has never been a better time in our lifetimes to ask for what is my truest heart's desire. What do I truly, deeply, to the depths of my core want to manifest in this time of unbelievable power in the universe of this great conjunction? What do I want to manifest? And hold that joy, that excitement, that expectation that it is coming to you, that joy. And I want to say, sometimes things, we expect things to happen because the universe can sometimes work like this, and we expect things to happen so quickly, and then there's other times when it doesn't. And sometimes it can creep up on you. My husband and I have been working to manifest something, and I turned around one day and I said, did you realize that this is what's happened? Because it sort of crept up on us. I'm like, did you look at this? Because this is everything we had asked to be manifested. And the two of us went, it kind of crept up on us, which is awesome. But it's so important to take that time to welcome it and to understand that some things are going to manifest very quickly and other things are going to take time. And it's okay, because we trust that the universe is clearing out stuff in order to bring new stuff in. Okay, we've got to be willing to release that stuff, to clear out that stuff, to welcome new things in. And so what do I need to release? And what do I, from the depths of my soul, what do I want to manifest and create and welcome into my life? And then the third question I want you to ask on this day of solstice, this day of welcoming in the light and the beauty of the great conjunction, what can I give back? Where can I contribute? Because if you have moved yourself into the alignment and you have released anger and sadness to the best of your ability, and you have created your own plan for manifestation and aligned yourself with what you are trying to create, the next part is, where can I contribute? Where can I give back? Can I donate a toy for Toys for Tots? Can I sponsor a child for the holidays? Can I be kind to my neighbor? Can I pay for the Starbucks for the person behind me? Can I just smile at someone and wave? Can I write a holiday card for my neighbor next door just to say, I really like being your neighbor. I enjoy having you in the neighborhood. Can you send a get well card to someone you know who may be under the weather or recovering from a sickness or COVID or a surgery? Can you bake some cookies that you can bring to a neighbor or a friend? Could you just send a note to a friend to let them know you're thinking of them and that they're important to you? In this time where we see the end of the year, the end of a decade, we continue to see so many people choosing to leave the planet. And it can be very sad, and it can be very weighty on our hearts. Reminding ourselves to let the people who are important to us know that they are important to us is important. It's a lot of things that are important. It's not too late to tell people that they matter. Even if the relationship is not in a good place, you don't have to invest in that relationship. I'm not saying, go open a door that might be harmful to you or open a wound, but let people know that they are important to you. Let people know they've had an impact on you. Let people know that they matter. And so the three things, we always start with breathe in and breathe out. And as you do, ask yourself, ask your higher self, ask the universe, what do I need to release and let go of? Aiming to release anger and sadness, frustration. Because a lot of us have got a bruise on our forehead this year from feeling like we've banged our heads against the wall. Asking ourselves, what is our truest heart's desire in this most intense, powerful time of manifestation? And then asking, what can we do to give back? Where can we contribute? And there's no scale on this, okay? There's no, oh, this is more important, or that's bigger, or that's not enough, or there isn't. Wherever you can give back and contribute to the greater world around you to spread light and bring joy to someone is perfect. There is not a situation of it's not enough. So please release that shit right now, okay? It is all beautiful because it comes from the heart. And it comes from joy and love, and it comes from a place of wanting to bless someone else, which cavitates our ripples on the water and raises all of us. We raise the vibration of the planet together by all of us coming together in the vibration of joy and love. Love and gratitude, right? We vibrate from love and above. And the more we vibrate from love and above, the more we can collectively transform the universe. We bring more and more people into the alignment of love and above and help them to release anger and frustration as well. We change the force of the planet. And so on this very cold in Florida, and I know many of you are not in Florida, but I am out here freezing my tootsies off, so I'm going to go inside. I wanted to take a minute and just share love. I will see you at 4:30 for our cards of the week and channel information, but I did not want to let this time of the solstice go by, and I want to say a special shout out to my dear friend Elias Patras, who called me this morning and said, you better be doing something. So here I am. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. I'll see you at 4:30. Breathe in. Breathe out. I look forward to hearing what the answers to your 3 questions are. Mwah. Have a great day. I'll see you in a few hours. Bye. I'm all wiggly.